Well, ironically, it looks like the wind's got up today, so that's going to be a really good test for this Greenstalk vertical planter. We'll see how it gets on, but at the moment it seems very stable, so that's great news. But today I've got a couple of bits and bobs that I can harvest, so that's what I'm going to do. And this is one we've got some really nice ripe peppers, and I'm going to cut these off so I don't damage plant. That is a nice one. Let's see what else we've got. We've also got a couple more of these round cucumbers. Brilliant. Definitely worth getting. We've also got a small lettuce. This is not as big as the others that we got, but it's nicely hearted up, very firm and crunchy. Amazing. Looks like we've got a few tomatoes as well, so let's get them picked and encourage what's left on that plant to ripen faster. There is a few on these tumbling toms, so we'll take whatever we can today. There's still loads on these plants, so the more we take, the more we're going to get. Once again, I'm taking any that's almost ripe, because they'll ripen indoors in a couple of days, and then more energy can go into rest. I've got a few on this tiny plant as well. Let's spin that around. We've got quite a few more. I think we'll turn this one as well. And there you go. There's another. This plant has also got peppers that are now ready to harvest. And again, I'm going to cut those off. That's what we've been waiting for. And there's another on this plant. It looks like it's pepper day. Brilliant. This plant has got loads of peppers on it. They're still green at the moment, but we can see that they're going to start ripening very soon. Here's another plant. Quite small peppers on this one, but they are ripe, so we might as well take them off. And I think we've got a few more of these yellow tumbling toms. So a nice mixture of colour in a salad. This plant is absolutely full of tomatoes. It's done amazing. Look at all those. They'll do for now. We've still got quite a few tumbling tom plants on top of this balcony, so let's see what we can get off those as well. We've even got some really tiny ones, but they're ripe, so they've got to go. Quite a few on this plant as well. We're getting a really good harvest today. I think I'll go top side because we have got quite a few off here. These container onions are about ready. Just need to let them brown a little bit and then they'll store longer. But for a little container, they're a really good size, those. I am going to leave those a little longer. That's that container, a rocket, that we're not long since sowed. So that's really coming on as well. Will soon be an harvest from that. These bigger tomatoes are also starting to ripen, but we need to give these a little bit longer. And looking at this runner bean plant, we've now got runner beans on way as well. Everything is really coming on over the last couple of weeks. Some more little ones just starting to form there. Celery has gone mad, and those little gems that I put in only about a week ago, you can see that they've really come on, and they're taking advantage of being shaded by this celery, so that full sun's not going to affect them. This is a full size vining tomato, but we cut it back and put it in a tiny pot, so we're restricted its height, but we're still getting some good sized tomatoes. And this one, which I'm going to take off, is basically ready. Brilliant stuff. Just there we've got another plant which is the same type, and if I turn it around carefully, right at the bottom we've got another one, and I think that will do us for today. So what can you say to that on a Sunday morning except brilliant? All those peppers, lots and lots. Lots of cherry tomatoes, yellow and red. Some bigger tomatoes that we've been looking forward to. 2 lemon apple cucumbers and a nice little head of lettuce. That is what it's all about. And we've still got plenty more to come, as you can see. For the peppers especially, we've definitely been looking forward to these, because usually they don't work out or they get eaten just as they're forming. But I'm very happy with that result so far. So once again, we've got all these taken indoors, we'll pop them in the fridge, and that is an amazing Sunday harvest. And that vertical planter is old on its own, which is great. But thank you for the heads up on the coming 40-mile-an-hour winds at some point this coming week. So we'll observe it through that storm and just make sure it is fully stable. But for now, that's me done for this week. But hopefully you'll be back next week to see what else we harvest and what else we plant in this brand new Greenstalk vertical planter.